stop everything for a moment. Do you realize how incredibly rare this alignment is? A 7-planet alignment, something like this doesn't happen every day. In fact, most people will only experience a few opportunities in their lifetime to witness an event like this. And here's the real kicker. No one is really talking about the deeper spiritual side of it. The massive shift that could already be influencing you in ways you might not even realize. Keep watching, because there's one detail about this alignment that no one seems to be noticing. It's something that connects everything in a way that will completely blow your mind once you grasp it. I'll get to that in just a moment, but first, there's something even more significant happening today. Something that almost nobody truly understands. Most people will sleep right through this event. They'll wake up, scroll through their phones, and feel absolutely nothing. To them, it's just another Friday, another ordinary day to forget. But you? If you're here, watching this, there's a good chance you've already been feeling something. Maybe you felt restless, had vivid dreams, or noticed something shifting around you, but you just can't quite put your finger on it. That's because this alignment isn't for the average person. It's not for someone who's living on autopilot. This is an activation, a call to those who are meant for something bigger. Now this shift, it's not all about harmony and enlightenment. There's a darker side to it. Not every planetary alignment is full of light and love. Some bring revelations rather than blessings. They uncover hidden truths, and sometimes those truths are hard to face. February 28th isn't just another alignment. It's like a cosmic mirror reflecting back everything we've kept buried. For some of you, this day could feel like an emotional roller coaster. You might feel restless, overwhelmed, or like something deep inside you is coming to the surface. Why? Because this alignment isn't just about the planets. It's about you. Darkness doesn't always come from the outside. Sometimes it rises from within, when you're finally forced to confront what's been hidden for far too long. Saturn, the planet of judgment and karmic lessons, clashes with Neptune, the planet of illusion and deception. Together, they create an energy that can be deeply confusing, even dangerous. This frequency distorts reality, making it easier to fall into false beliefs, manipulation, or extreme emotions. It's like waking up to the painful realization that what you thought was true might have been a lie all along. February 28th might feel like a challenge, like a test. Will you get lost in the chaos, or will you rise above it? Here's the thing. This energy isn't out to punish you. It's here to wake you up. Those who understand what's happening won't be controlled by it. The universe only shakes up what isn't solid. If something is falling apart, maybe it wasn't meant to last anyway. And the best part? If you can get through this day without being overwhelmed, you'll emerge stronger than before. But here's something no one is talking about. This alignment isn't just happening in the sky. It's also happening beneath our feet. Everyone's focused on the 7 planets above, but what about the one we're standing on? Earth is part of this alignment too. We're not just spectators. We're participants in this event. These cosmic energies aren't just passing by. They're interacting with our planet. This isn't just an astrological phenomenon. It's an activation point for Earth itself. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. The number 8 keeps appearing. 7 planets plus Earth. That makes 8. In numerology, 8 represents infinity, cycles, and karmic balance. It's the number of cosmic equilibrium, where cause and effect come full circle. So, February 28th isn't just about alignment. It's a turning point for the planet. Energy never just disappears. It builds up, and when the time is right, it releases in a way that changes everything. This shift is why some people have been feeling it for weeks. It's not only about the planets, it's personal too. Now's the time to reflect. What kind of energy have you been feeding? On this day, it's all going to come back to you. And remember when I mentioned that one thing about this alignment no one seems to notice? Well, get ready. This isn't just a planetary event. It's a spiritual activation. 7 planets, 7 energies, each representing a different level of consciousness. 7 isn't just a number, it's a divine sequence, like a cosmic ladder. And on February 28th, you're being asked to climb it. Whether you realize it or not, these 7 planetary forces are working on your soul, testing, pushing, and awakening you. Let's start with Mars, the warrior, the fiery force within you that asks, are you ready to fight for your purpose? Then we have Venus, the heart, the planet of love, but also emotional honesty. It asks, have you healed your emotions, or are you still holding on to past pain? Next up is Jupiter, the teacher, expanding your potential. But here's the key. Are you truly ready to grow, or are you resisting the lessons life is offering? Saturn, the judge, follows, the one who keeps track of it all. If you've been avoiding your karma, now's the time to face it. But if you've been doing the work, it's time for your reward. Mercury, the messenger, steps in, the planet of divine truth. Truth is powerful, but are you speaking it or are you still caught up in illusions? Then comes Uranus, the rebel, the spark of awakening. The question is, are you bold enough to break free, or will you stay stuck in old patterns? Finally, Neptune, the visionary, the realm of the unseen and higher wisdom. The ultimate question, do you see beyond the illusions, or are you still trapped in the dream? This cosmic alignment isn't just happening in the sky, it's unfolding within you. Every emotion, every challenge, and every breakthrough you experience today, these cosmic forces are reshaping you from the inside out. And for those truly ready, this day holds something even more powerful. If you've ever dreamed of manifesting something big, this is your time. Why? Because this isn't just any 7-planet alignment. It's happening during a new moon, and that shifts everything. A new moon represents new beginnings, and combined with this alignment, it's like pressing the reset button on your destiny. The energy on this day is wide open. The universe isn't just listening, it's actively responding to you. Here's the key. Anything you put out into the world today will be magnified. If you focus on fear, it will grow. If you hold on to doubt, it will take hold. But if you step into clarity and take action, things will move quickly. This is the perfect moment to set your intentions into motion. Start by writing them down, not just in your head, but on paper. Then, speak them out loud. Your voice carries energy, and when you declare something, it sends ripples through the universe. Finally, take a real step forward. Even the smallest action shows you're serious. The truth is, this alignment isn't only affecting you, it's triggering changes behind the scenes. On March 1st, some people will wake up feeling completely different, like something shifted overnight. Others will wonder why nothing ever changes in their lives. The difference? It's about who recognizes the energy and who ignores it. If you've been feeling disconnected lately, like you no longer fit into old ways, there's a reason for that. You are being separated. Not everyone is meant to awaken, but you are. This planetary alignment isn't just about stars moving through space. It's a dividing line, a signal that we're entering a new phase in the spiritual journey. Some people will continue sleepwalking through life, stuck in their routines and unaware of the cycles they're trapped in. But not you. You're already feeling it. The energy of this alignment marks the end of a major karmic cycle. The battles that have been happening in unseen realms are shifting. That means your role in all of this is changing too. For so long, you've been waiting, preparing, and growing. But the time for playing small is over. This alignment is an activation, a call to step into your power. Some will ignore it. Some will resist it. But those who are ready will step forward like never before. The separation has already begun. The world is shifting, and so are you. This isn't just a simple alignment of planets. It's happening during a new moon, and that makes all the difference. New moons are always a time for fresh starts, a chance to reset, to clear away the old and begin again. But this isn't just a reset, it's a complete wipeout. Picture a cosmic black hole pulling in everything that's outdated, stagnant, or no longer aligned with the new reality unfolding around us. Everything we've held on to, old stories, limiting beliefs, and worn-out timelines, is being drawn into that void. Here's the exciting part. What happens next is entirely in our hands. When something is erased, something new has to take its place. That's why today is so crucial. The universe is in a highly receptive state. The field is open, and the veil between dimensions is thin. What we focus on now will begin to solidify faster than ever before. Energy on this day is like wet cement. Whatever we imprint on it will start to harden into our reality. It's a powerful moment, a fleeting window of time that holds immense potential. Whatever we imprint today, emotionally, mentally, and energetically, will begin to take shape, becoming the very foundation upon which the days to come will be built. It's as if the universe has opened up a canvas for us to paint upon. But unlike any other moment in time, today's brushstrokes will matter more than we could possibly imagine. Each thought, every feeling, and every intention, consciously or unconsciously, is leaving an imprint. So the question becomes, what are you contributing to this cosmic shift? Are you feeding it with doubt, fear, hesitation, or uncertainty? Are you looking at the world through lenses clouded by negativity, insecurity, or defeat? If so, be mindful. These energies, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, will ripple into the future, creating a momentum that will be difficult to reverse. Today is not a day for apathy or half-heartedness, because there's no such thing as neutral ground anymore. The energy around you is charged, and it's creating something in every moment. This is a moment of pure creation. What you focus on, you magnify, and what you ignore will subtly fade away. The universe will not sit idly by while you are passive. It will take your energy and transform it into something that moves you forward or backward, depending on where you place your attention. The universe is recording every thought, every feeling, and every intention. It is not merely a passive observer, but an active participant in this process of creation. Every intention you set today is building the reality you will encounter tomorrow, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. This is an important piece to understand because it means we are never truly disconnected from the force of creation. We are continuously shaping and being shaped by it. Every single thing we create has the potential to spiral into new dimensions, affecting our lives in ways both seen and unseen. It's not just about what is leaving you, it's also about what is being created in its place. So, in this very moment, as you reflect on the thoughts swirling in your mind, ask yourself, what am I building? What am I making space for? Whether you realize it or not, everything you do today is already in motion. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take is sending ripples through the fabric of the universe. What seems like an ordinary decision could turn into the seed of something extraordinary. The energy today is an accelerator, and once it passes, everything that has been set in motion will begin to unfold at an accelerated pace. There is no more waiting. There is no more stagnation. The momentum will continue to build, pushing everything into the next phase of growth, expansion, or dissolution. The energy of today will not slow down. It will only speed up. Some of you may feel this immediately, like the tension in the air just before a thunderstorm, when the sky is thick with potential energy. You'll feel the stirring, the shift that's just on the horizon, but maybe you won't be able to name it yet. It may be a subtle feeling, an underlying unease or excitement that something is different, that something is shifting. But for those attuned to the flow of universal energy, you'll feel this charge in the air and know instinctively that change is coming, whether you're ready for it or not. For others, it might take a little longer for the impact of this shift to sink in. You may wake up tomorrow with a strange feeling, as though something's off, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's like the residue of the shift has already touched you, and now you must integrate it. The truth is, you are already a part of this process. The energy around you is already reshaping your life, and soon enough, reality will catch up with these subtle shifts in the cosmic landscape. The effects of this alignment won't be instantaneous, though. Change doesn't always come with the dramatic shift people expect, the overnight transformation that feels like a lightning strike. Rather, it's more like setting a boulder in motion. At first, it moves slowly, almost imperceptibly, but once it gains momentum, it's unstoppable. Eventually, it will roll, it will tumble, and the force behind it will be undeniable. As the energy unfolds, what was hidden will be revealed. This is the great unveiling. Secrets that were once tucked away in shadow will come into the light, and the truth that was buried will rise to the surface. Systems that once seemed solid, unshakable, and immovable will begin to show their cracks, as if the weight of this cosmic shift is too much for them to bear. Institutions, relationships, and ways of thinking that once seemed stable will no longer fit within the framework of this new energy. Outdated paths will crumble, and identities that were built on false premises will begin to dissolve. It will feel as if everything familiar is being questioned, even your own place in the world. Nothing will remain untouched by this transformation. For those who resist this change, the pressure will only intensify. The harder you push against the current, the more you will feel it pushing back. This energy is not neutral. It is not here to wait for you to decide if you are ready to evolve. It's pushing for transformation, and it will continue to build until it either sweeps you into its flow or leaves you behind, standing in the remnants of what you were unwilling to let go of. For some, this energy will feel like a liberation, a breakthrough they've been waiting for, the moment when they finally shed the weight that has been holding them back. It will feel like freedom, a lightness that they have never known before as they break free from the chains of their past. For others, it might feel like pure chaos, like the world as they know it is crumbling beneath them, and everything they once relied upon is slipping away. This energy doesn't care about comfort, nor does it care about your resistance. Its only concern is truth, and it will continue its relentless pursuit, regardless of how uncomfortable it may be. This may be disorienting, unsettling, and terrifying, but it is only the necessary destruction that must happen before the new can be born. Sometimes, destruction is the precursor to true creation. The truth is clear: the world is changing, and you must change with it. This shift is inevitable. It's not just something happening out there in the world, but something happening inside of you. The universe is offering you a choice: evolve or be left behind. The choice is yours. Whether you step into the flow of transformation with grace or resist with all your might, the energy will continue to move. The choice you make today, the energy you put out into the world, will determine what the future looks like for you. Will you embrace the unknown and trust the unfolding, or will you cling to the past and fight against the inevitable? The time for indecision has passed. The moment of creation is here, and it is happening now. What will you build? What will you leave behind? The universe is watching, and it is recording everything. Choose wisely. If you're still here, thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe for more content. Your support means a lot. And don't hesitate to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.